Hi, folks. This is something I've never done before, but if I feel like that the Lord has impressed on me to put this word out today. I was out working in my on the project that some of you saw me post the pictures of from Facebook yesterday, and I started to hear Sister Elizabeth singing "Leaning on the Everlasting Arms of God." And it's a voice, as long as I knew her and as long as she was the great woman of God that she was, it was a voice that I'd almost forgotten, but I could hear it just as clear as if she was standing beside me. These are times of uncertainty, and I'm not trying to get emotional here, but it is an emotional thing to think about her and how great she was, and how special she was to the kingdom. But after I heard her singing that, I started hearing the scripture. That's Mark 4:38. It said, "Master," the last part of the scripture said, "Master, carest not that we perish." My wife and I were talking, Nina and I were talking before we went to sleep last night about, that people were dying, and people that are known are dying, and people that, are dying everywhere from this. And it seems like, a lot of people are asking the question, where is God in all of this? Why isn't He stopping this? Why isn't this just going away? Master, carest not that we perish. But the next scripture says, "And He arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was great calm." There was a popular song in Southern gospel music for a lot of years that says, "Sometimes He calms the storm, and sometimes He calms me." Folks, He's calling for a calmness now in our spirits. He's letting us know through this word, through His word, that He's there. He said unto them in verse 40, "Why are you so fearful?" A lot of people are living in fear. A lot of people are hiding in fear. But I'm telling you right now that He's telling us, peace, be still. He's saying that to us today. The word for you today is peace, be still. Trust Him. He's brought you through a great many things. I couldn't sit here for hours and tell the great things He's done in my life, the places that He's brought me to and the places that He's brought me from. But yet here we are. Here we are today. And He's saying, peace, be still. Lean on those everlasting arms. They haven't let you down yet. He didn't bring us here to die. He brought us here to bring us through. And today He's going to bring us out of this. He's going to bring us through this in a stronger way. Listen, if your faith has not gotten stronger through this, then something's wrong. You're not praying. You're not seeking Him. You're not holding on to His hands. I preached a sermon in a church down in Woodville several years ago, talking about that we seek the hand of God and not the face of God. This is a time like no other that we need to be seeking the face of God. We need to be seeking that relationship with Him so that we can be close enough to Him that we know His thoughts. This is a time that He's saying to us, peace, be still. This is not a time that He should be saying to us, where is your faith? I've seen things happen that people say were impossible to happen. I've seen the dead raised. I've seen cancers fall off. Folks, He is still the same God. He can conquer COVID-19 or COVID-20 or COVID-25. It doesn't matter how strong it is or where it comes from. If it comes from China or if it comes from Timbuktu. He can conquer it. And today, we need to grab onto those arms. I may not have said things as eloquently as some other folks could say it, and nobody may watch this, but I'm telling you today what the Lord has impressed on me to tell you. Have faith. He's going to bring us out of this. Thank you for listening.